Love, fate, and survival collide as Charon's romance novel takes an unexpected twist. Ignored extras become allies in a genre-defying adventure. Prepare for an unforgettable tale that defies storytelling norms. I normally look pretty good, but today I look incredible. Anyway, I have to look good today, because today is really an important day. It's my big day. Wow, she's stunning. Did you get a good look at her? She's hot. She has the face of an angel. She's out of this world. What a beauty. I just can't take my eyes off her. She's a real stunner. Her parents deserve a medal for bringing her into the world. I heard people around me say this as I walked through the street. When I'm out and about, I get a lot of attention. I've had so many guys ask for my number, but I just give them a nice smile and keep walking. All of these descriptions can be found in the book that I am now part of. This is how other characters describe Charon, the protagonist of I'll Love You Every Day. Yeah, it's a book I happened to pick up one day. Who would believe it could change my life this much? I'm not very sure about how, but I have become Charon. I have no worries. I have no regrets. The urgent sound of honking pierced the quiet morning air, as I stood frozen in front of the oncoming bus lost in thought. Right then, someone grabbed my shoulder pulling me away from the road. It was someone I was close to. Jiha. It's dangerous to walk around in a daze like that, he cautioned me. I never realized, thanks Jiha, I said. How convenient will it be to predict all the bliss and excitement leading us to I thought. Oh, my perfect happy ending. My life is going to be so awesome from now on. I'm going to live happily ever after with my crush while the other jealous girls but out and get a reality check. All these thoughts made me so excited. Well, maybe today is the last day we will just flirt. Hey, so I have something I want to tell you. Come to the music room at launch, Jiha said at last. According to the book, this is when he is going to tell me he likes me. I sat on my seat in class, silently waiting for lunch to come. That student doesn't look so good. Can you take them to the nurse's office? Okay, a student beside me said. Can there be another novel out there that's this perfect? I thought, ignoring what was going on in the class. Charon, can you move your bag? I have to take this girl to the nurse's office, but your bag's in the way. Okay, sure, I said. The extras looked this way to me. Well, that might just be because I have no interest in them all. But isn't that par for the course in a romance novel? What's the point of paying attention to kids who are jealous of me? They are just a distraction? Oh, it's lunchtime. I have to be there on time. If Jiha doesn't tell me how he feels about me, I can't move on to the next part of the story. I just want to live my life according to the book. That's the way to lock up a happy ending. Jiha, I'm here. What was it you wanted? I haven't completed my speech as he hugged me from behind. Jiha, I wasn't expecting you to hug me like this, I said. Wait, why is he hugging me from behind? That was definitely not in the confession scene, Jiha. I turned to see the horror-looking face behind me. As I tried to restrain him and escape, I got bitten. Not long after, I heard the emergency announcement. Due to an unknown virus, some students are attacking people at school. Please avoid contact with other students and evacuate immediately. The infected students have blue skin, and they are attacking any student they see. It's difficult to physically restrain infected students, so if you come across one, please run away. As I heard this, I dashed out of the room. I springed up from my bed at the sound of my alarm. What is this? Today is starting all over again. As is all this suffering I'm destined to go through. This day kept repeating itself. I've read the book over and over again. Where did the zombies come from? I can't just figure it all out. My number one priority is to stay alive, so the best thing is to stay away from school. My first try, I was murdered by a burglar who broke in. My second try, I tried to lock my door but ended up getting killed by a falling light bulb. My third try, I dodged the light bulb and locked the door. Then I went to eat some food and was killed by the exploding microwave. My fourth try, I tried to have some food nuked and I died from food poisoning. I repeatedly failed and I'm back to the start of the morning again. Even if I stay at home, I still can't avoid dying. Why do I keep coming back to this morning? On my way to school, I heard Jiha call my name. Charon? Is something wrong? I kept calling your name, he said. It's nothing, I just have a lot on my mind, I replied. Don't worry, it's nothing, I assured him. The stabbing sensation I felt was still fresh in my memory, so was the pain I felt when I first got bitten. Jiha, did you notice anything weird on the way? I asked. Somehow Jiha ended up dying as he entered the school, and I'm back to the dreadful morning again. Oh, there's no way I can be happy here. It's pretty wrong to walk in a daze like that, Jiha said. This is the 16th time. This is the 16th time I'm unable to save Jiha. One thing I've learned is that if I do something out of what's written in the novel, one of us definitely dies. If I die, then I restart my day from the morning again. If Jiha dies, the story can't continue, so I have to start my day all over. I tried to observe the class and noticed almost everyone was coughing. Jiha's class is also close to the nurse's office. Oh, there was a coughing woman in the bus, I remembered. What did the woman do? Why was she coughing? Tell me what happened, I asked Julie. Can't you see how sick she is? How did you want her to respond? A student answered me. Then I had no choice but to go to the nurse's office, I finalized. As I got to the nurse's office, there were a lot of students there, but Jiha was not. This made me feel so relieved. As I was about to get out, I found out that someone had sealed the door outside. I had no choice but to jump down from the second floor. Before I could do that, I woke up to the dreadful morning again. I was able to put something in my mouth that came with me. It's the nurse's first aid report. All my external injuries are gone as usual, but the trauma stayed with me. For now, the most important thing to do follow the plot of the story and get more information. There's something I've learnt from the time loop. If I faithfully stick to the plot, I can do things differently at certain events. There is nothing written in the book between the morning and lunch break, so it's my free time. During my free time, I analyzed the situation and found out that the early symptom of the infection seems to be coughing and high fever, accompanied by nausea. I found out that Jiha contacted the virus from Sungwoo. I ran to the rooftop and saved Jiha from getting infected. Jiha stood staring at me with so much contempt. That face I haven't seen in the book, I said, as I jump off the building so I can start over. After dying 288 times, I figured out that the source of the infection is from the bus. I summoned courage and went to the front of the class to inform them of what's about to happen, before the lunch break. But just as I expected, none of them believed me. You see, I don't have a good reputation in my class. Seun is just an extra like everyone else. She believed everything that others told her. She's also gullible and spreads rumors easily. However, there is something special about her. The way she talks is oddly convincing. Seun, you are just an extra, but I'll give you a different role. You will be the persuader instead of me, I told her. The moment I saw her, her face became visible. I could see her. She is no longer a shadow like other extras. A miracle happened. That was all I hoped for. How did you know all this? I need you to explain it to me, Seun said, confused. Actually, I'm here from the future. I was sent here to prevent certain tragic events from occurring. A zombie incident is going to occur, and I need to save lives. According to the rule, I'm not supposed to get too involved in the past, but I can sit back and let all this happen. I have a document here that outlines today's events, but I didn't realize it would be this accurate. Luckily for me, Seun agreed. Seun went to the front of the class, and without doing much, they all believed her. Wait, didn't you say the bus is the source of the infection? Seun said. The only person who took the bus in our class was Shin By-yun. What the hell are you talking about? Shin By-yun shouted. I got an uncomfortable message from Chaerin last night, so I asked my dad for a ride this morning. So that was effectful. I sent that message to reduce the number of infected people, even if it's just by one, I thought. So I have 2 people on my side now. You'll only survive if I do, I informed them. I suddenly realized Minhoo was the unknown extra, because of the bracelet she wore this morning. Why isn't she putting it on now, I thought. Who is going to follow me to save Minhoo? No one answered me, so I jumped out on my own. I tried my best to save Minhoo, who was so hung up on her phone because of live streaming. She later agreed with me, after I talked so much sense into her. In return, she gave me her bracelet. I got it this morning. Inca Rose Stone protects you from danger and anxiety. She said. I accepted it, and guess what? I can now see her face too. You never participate in activities. Are you trying to use it to save that asshole? A classmate confronted me. No, if I told you I gave up on Jiha, will you believe me? I said. To be precise, I have no choice but to give up on him, so don't speak of him again. What is here? Why is it so heavy? Shinbai said, lifting my bag. My bag contains weapons I got from people's lockers. I pointed to the weapons in the bag. Everyone took the weapon you like the look of, I said to the class. I picked up a chalk and wrote instructions down on the board. Asterisk, no use of violence against each other. Asterisk, when disagreements occur, play rock, paper, scissors. Asterisk distribute all rations fairly under mutual agreement. Asterisk only save those in our class. While following these rules, we are going to be the zombies resistant class, I announced.